So Dr. Averhart, sorry, did I mess it up?
No, you did.
Oh, okay, good. Tell me about some of the activities you're involved in right now to keep the legacy alive.
Well, that's a great question. When I talked about the inherited obligation, we have my number one priority for the Montford Point Marines Association now is to erect a monument to honor these men of Montford Point. This will forever solidify their legacy in history. So we're in the process of building this monument at those hollow grounds of Camp Johnson, North Carolina, to forever honor them. We have the christening of the USNS Montford Point MLP-1 on March 2nd, 2013, and this also first in history that these men of Montford Point will have, a legacy, some tangible name after them. So we're looking forward to that. The men of Montford Point just recently had the Congressional Gold Medal awarded to them on the 27th of June 2013, and it was a long overdue, but it was timing. It was right on time. So, we were truly honored to be a part of this process of working for those individuals to again preserve their legacy. So,
Go ahead.
I was just saying that those were our three priorities, at the time for the association. But our number one priority now is to erect a monument to forever honor them.
When do you anticipate the monument to be completed?
We hopefully expect this to be done by next summer.
By next summer?
Yeah, the 2014 summer.
Awesome. Great. How about you, Mr. Carr? What type of activities are you involved in right now?
Well, again, my role is to support the twofold mission of the association, right, in terms of moving forth their agenda, their will, in terms of executing the things necessary to bring their ideas to fruition in an organized and structured manner, right, that allows for the preservation of the original Montford Pointers and their legacies, et cetera. But the other important piece of what we're trying to accomplish is to also lay, as we said earlier, footprints in the sand for sustainment of the association going forward. It cannot be just about the original Montford Pointers. We want the association to be a viable, recognizable veteran service organization, the same as any other VSO that's out there. So what's important to us is to be able to handle and manage multiple avenues and opportunities as they present themselves to us.
Great. So what are your thoughts about this Saturday with the vessel being named after the Montford Point Marines, the launching of the vessel?
Right. The christening ceremony, the naming of this vessel after these individuals who has a very, very unique story. I'm truly elated and just happy to be a part of this project. I'm happy to be their national president, along with the vice president. As we work very well together, and we have set an aggressive agenda to preserve their legacy. Let there be no doubt. As I often say, that this is not just Black history or Marine Corps history. This is American history, and the world needs to know about the Montford Point Marines, because everybody knows about the Tuskegee Airmen, Buffalo Soldiers, the Golden 13, but nobody knows about the Montford Point Marines. But now the time has come for America to know about the world, to know about the Montford Point Marine, and that just kind of correlates when we talk about the christening of the USNS Montford Point. When I talk about the world need to know. So now, as of March the 2nd, the world would know as the Montford Point Marines, USNS Montford Point sailed the 7 seas, so the world would know. And they will ask, who is Montford Point?
Yes. I have to admit, I just learned about the Montford Point Marines just last year.
Right.
And it's just been just very, very enlightening, and I've just been spreading the word and just
Right.
telling everyone I talk to about it. It's very,
Right.
very interesting, very enriching
I think
history.
the thing that sometimes gets overshadowed is that you have a lot of movie expressions with regards to Tuskegee and some of the other actors who've done things in different venues. So as the President's already indicated, we now have an opportunity to right that ship. And if we don't capture the momentum and use the opportunities that are presented to us, then we will also miss those as well. So although the naming of the Montford Point ship and having these events happen, et cetera, that's a small cadre of things that has to happen. There are other opportunities that are going to present themselves, and we want to make sure that we're as much of the discussion as any other VSO that's out there. And that's equally as important. And I think we need to make sure that America understands that it's not just about one particular group, which generally happens in a lot of these conversations. Yeah, and it's not to take away from the importance that they have had on American history, but there were other groups that have participated during that time that have gone unnoticed, and we want to make sure that we're part of that dialogue.